I spent years thinking everyone around me was full of it. Every piece of advice sounded useless. I thought people just didn't understand my situation. Turns out, I was the one who didn't understand. A year ago, I weighed 145 kilograms. I wasn't just overweight, I was exhausted. Getting out of bed felt like a battle. Most days I lost. I wasn't living, I was existing. The worst part is that I had convinced myself nothing would work. Dieting doesn't work for me. Exercise? It's not that simple. I always had an excuse ready, and I believed every single one. I thought my situation was different, that there had to be some deeper explanation. So I kept waiting for the answer that would finally fix everything. It never came. One day I was sitting in a cafe with friends. We started talking about ChatGPT. One friend told us about a guy who was always tired, never exercised, barely went outside, and ate terribly. The guy typed his symptoms into ChatGPT and became convinced he had cancer. He rushed to a doctor. After a full checkup, the doctor told him, "Go outside more, eat better, exercise. That's it." Everyone laughed. I laughed too. Then it hit me. That guy was me. The exhaustion, the bad food, the lack of sunlight, the constant tiredness. That was my life. And for years, I had convinced myself simple solutions wouldn't work. But had I actually tried them? Not for 3 days. Not for 1 week. Not seriously. The answer was no. So I stopped waiting. I started going to the gym. I improved my diet. I went outside more. The first weeks were hard. I wanted to quit constantly. There was no magical burst of motivation. I just kept showing up again and again. Then one morning I woke up and realized something. I wasn't tired. For the first time in years, I felt normal. That was when I knew it was working. 145 became 130. 130 became 115. 115 became 100. Then 89. I lost 56 kilograms. But the biggest change wasn't the weight. The brain fog disappeared. The exhaustion faded. I finally felt in control of my own life. Looking back, I realized something. The advice was never wrong. Eat better. Sleep better. Move your body. Go outside. We've heard these things so many times that they sound meaningless. But they work. The problem is that we want complicated answers to complicated problems. We want something special, something unique. And when the answer turns out to be simple, we reject it. What changed my life wasn't a secret. It was consistency. Doing the right thing when I didn't feel like it. Showing up when it felt pointless. Not quitting after a few days. That's the whole secret. I hate how simple it is. Maybe your story isn't about weight. Maybe it's something else. But if there's advice you keep ignoring because it sounds too obvious, try it first. Actually, try it before you decide it doesn't work.